Hi, everybody. Look who I've got with me in all directions. I've got the wonderful Jackie B.
Hi.
Yay.
The super talented Sabrina.
Yay.
Hi, everybody. Got the fabulous Chirp from Chirp and Cheer and Chai.
Yay.
And Judy in the Skies.
Hello, everybody.
Awesome.
Followed by Judy's Healing Fire.
Yay.
Nice.
The Juniper Veil, which is Tapioca Thievery, which is Karen. And then you got the wonderful butterfly readings, Linda.
Yay, Linda.
And we've got Lulu from British Columbia here in the house representing Canada. And then we've got Roman from Goldmund XY. Did I get that right?
You got it, Scott. Thanks.
Okay,
Nice.
Awesome. So I'm going to start out by, I told him we had a little bit of a surprise. I think it's a nice surprise because Jackie just about ruined it, but that's okay. I had to go online and make another email because I wanted to invite 1 or 2 or 20 of my closest friends who are already content creators who you guys may collaborate with in the future. They're here to watch you guys and ask questions as well, and they're here just for your support. So thank you, everybody who is here. I don't know if I can go through everybody. We've got Jackie, of course, Mere Dragon, Christine Fryer, Venus is here, Justin. Thank you for your donation, Justin. And Judy in the Skies is here. I know that. And then Allie from Heart and Soul Connected is here.
Hi, Allie.
And then we've got Kelly, the Mystic Next Door is here. Callie Healer is another channel content creator. She is here. And Allie, I got you. Sarah's here too from Hibiscus Healings. She couldn't make it today, but she has a headache, I believe. So we wish you all the best, Sarah.
Get well soon.
Yes, get well soon. I'm still scrolling down through here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Mona Lee.
Mona.
Christy. Wisdom Seeker Joan is here. Yay.
Hey, John.
And Akila B.
Yay.
Venus, welcome. And there's a new name for me. Karmic Karen. Hey there.
I know Karmic Karen.
Okay, awesome. You guys have a lot of support, and there's more as well. I hope I haven't skipped anybody. Katharina.
Yes, Katharina. Justin.
Francine.
Justin. Purple Moon Tarot is here.
Mirror Dragon.
Says, hey, Jackie, I made it. Purple Moon Tarot.
Nice.
And yeah, Jamie's Cowboys is here. Francine is here. Vanessa is here. And we've just got a lot of people. Thank you, Jess, Natalie. Thank you guys so much for coming. Richleen, Samantha, Risa, Tinkerbell. Look at all that.
Oh,
awesome.
My goodness. Beautiful. Thank you.
Right.
Ivana Atua here this year.
Yeah.
Oh, is Ivana here? Ivana
here.
was,
Yeah.
yes, I sent an email to her and several of the others who are here. And they're
Awesome.
all here just to support you guys.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
So,
Thank you, everybody.
yeah, please put me, please. If you want a reading from these wonderful readers, I'm going to be starring, so I'm not going to get in there the way of them. But if you don't know me, I am Scott,
The host with the
Scorpio
most.
Sun Tarot, and I've had my channel for about 5 years, and I do lots of tarot readings. I do only lives. I don't even do videos anymore because I just love doing lives, collabs, and yeah, that's about it. And This is not a robe. This is my sweater jacket. So that's my fun facts.
Not your smoking jacket.
No, not my smoking jacket. No, I got rid of that habit. So Meg Hudson's here for Lulu.
Yeah. Hey, Meg.
And Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so I'm going to start starring. And while I'm doing this, if you could, we're going to go around. And if you could tell me your name, of course, where are you from? When did you start your channel? And what do you do on your channel? And a fun fact, just like I just did.
That sounds like a test.
You can always ask me if you're not sure.
I'm scared. Cool.
Live homework, no pressure.
Yeah. I'm sweating now. Hey, Jackie J.
You got this. You all got
Hey,
this. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with Jackie B.
All right, my name is Jackie B. I started reading years ago, but didn't get serious about it until I got my free butterfly reading with Linda. And I got serious. And then from there, I started my channel. The fun fact about me is the fact that I always had the all-knowing Claire from knowing, but didn't know it until, you know, I really start perfecting my game. So that's a big fun fact, because people always got mad at me for knowing the truth, just saying it, and then it manifested, because it was true. It came true. So they would get mad at me, but that is a fun fact, though. So, hey, let's use the gifts for more love and light. Since I did. Yeah.
That's awesome. And what about your channel? What do you do on your channel?
I'm currently on my channel. I am doing it all for love and light for this world, doing readings. So with solo or by myself, do oracle readings, tarot readings, anything that comes through. I use the pendulum for yes or no's, maybes, and I'm in more and more of my gifts. So I'm exploring. So you'll find out more. Just check out my channel. Thank you.
Yep. And next up, we have Sabrina.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sabrina, obviously. The name of my channel is Tree of Life Inner Guidance. I'm new to YouTube, but I'm not new to giving talks or readings or any of that stuff. I started studying astrology about 40 years ago. So a lot of the content on my channel you will see is astrologically related. And quite frankly, that's what I get the most views on. So I upload videos. I have done a couple lives. I will do more of those. Let's see. I still have my first tarot notebook from 1997. Some of you weren't even born in 1997. And
Roman, no.
I most definitely was.
Yeah.
So sorry. And this is my very first oracle deck. So I do have that. It's the Land of Enchantment Oracle. It's all my own original photography from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Cool.
And 7 more decks on deck, so to speak. And I just made runes, which is which here. So I will be doing a runic tarot deck, and I'll also be doing a course on runes. And in case anybody needs to de-stress, I'm uploading a whole video tonight, which is all self-care Saturday for, I go through the astrological signs. So your sun, moon, and rising, and I give you self-care tips for that. And let me see if there's anything else. Oh, a fun fact about me. I am a black belt in Taekwondo, and I've been in fitness for 40 years also. And I was state, regional, and national champion in Taekwondo.
Ooh.
Bravo.
Look out! I'll get you, my pretty.
I love the Wicked Witch. Now, where can people get your oracle deck?
Okay, so if you go onto my YouTube channel, it does have my website there, but there's a specific link to, if you click on the link, you can order the oracle deck. You have to put your name and address in there. This is a super, super easy deck. It's very, very self-explanatory by the pictures. There's no guidebook needed, and every deck I do is going to be like that. You look at the picture, any captions, it makes perfect sense. And just to let you know, this is a happy deck. The energy is very upbeat. I can't promise that every deck will be like that, but that was the point that I wanted for this deck. So, thank you.
Awesome. And next up, we have Chirp.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chirp. I started tarot cards just like in 2017 or something. Just out of curiosity, I bought a deck, and I wanted to see what that is. So I just tried reading for myself, and then I just forgot about it. And after many years, I think about like 3-4 years back, I started again getting back to it, and then I started readings, and then I started this channel Chirp Cheer and Chai, and I just post general readings and things like that. And I'm an author. I'm a published author. I have like 12 books out.
Wow.
Thank you. So if anyone wants a copy or PDF copy of my books, I'll like share my email address. If you email me, then I'll send you the PDF. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What's a fun fact about you?
Fun fact. Yeah, I love dance. I'm a classical dancer. I'm learning for more than like 5-6 years. I have started performing in many stages in and around my place. So that's one fun fact. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Judy in the Skies.
Hello, everybody. My name is Judy, and my channel is Judy in the Skies. So I would say, gosh, I can't even remember, Linda, when did we start our channel? We just did it similar around the same
March.
time. In March, yeah. So it'll be March, will be a year. So Lynn and I worked with Deborah, and she was kind of like our mentor, and she was the one that told us that basically she kicked us off out of the nest. So she did. So, a fun fact about me is that I don't read tarot traditionally. I'm more of a visual person. And like Sabrina, I've studied astrology, and I have a whole bunch of books behind me. Everything from feng shui to dowsing to, I mean, you know, Reiki, all of that stuff. I don't know 100% on any of them, but if I needed to find it, I can find it. So my library is amazing. So if I don't have the answers off the top of my head, I can find it. So that's the fun fact about me.
Awesome. Thank you, Judy. All right. And did you say where you're from?
Oh, I'm kind of like a nomad. So originally from the Bay Area, I lived in Washington State, and now I'm in Idaho.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. And y'all don't have to tell me where you're from if you don't want to. I kind of already outed Judy and Lulu. So, yeah.
No worries.
All right. Judy's Healing Fire. You are up.
Hello. I'm Judy with Judy's Healing Fire from war-torn Portland, Oregon. I am, let's see, well, a lot of what I do is political tarot, although I do other kind of tarot as well. On my channel, there's kind of an eclectic mix of things, though. I have done videos on how to cleanse your crystals. I took a little field trip to the ocean and cleansed all my crystals, and you got to see me doing everything real time and then charging them to the moon and with Reiki and all that. So that was kind of fun. I'll do videos on spiritual things. I did a big one on the holiday of Yule, actually, and the tradition behind it, and some practices and things like that. So I'll do things like that as well. I'm going to be starting to do some traveling tarot videos as well, where I'm going to go to different locations with historical relevance, because I love history, and kind of tapping into the energy there and trying to do tarot with the energy, but also I use dowsing rods as well, maybe try to connect in with some spirits. But I am a Reiki master. Fun fact about me is I started distance healing long before I was ever attuned to Reiki. It was just something that my soul remembered how to do. And oddly enough, I wasn't as adept at hands-on healing until I got attuned to Reiki, and then became a Reiki master later. I had my own practice for a few years, and that's when I started dabbling in tarot at that time as well. And also, I can read crystals. I read crystals much like people read tarot. So when somebody has a reading with me, I actually tap into their energy and I can feel where their blocks are. And then I kind of step out of it and spirit will connect with me and I'll put crystals on a crystal grid. And then I can kind of read energetically what is going on with what the crystals are telling me about a person or their situation. And then I'll do a Celtic spread, and then I have dowsing rods. People can ask as many yes/no questions as they want, and then I can do a Reiki distance healing. So that's like what a reading entails with me on that. But a lot of what I do is politics. That's just a passion of mine. For whatever reason, I've always been interested in politics, and the time seems to be that seems to be the time we're in. I started my channel last May. Actually, so the channel is kind of a baby channel at this point, but it's been a lot of fun and going pretty well. I think, is that all you needed to know? Did I miss anything?
I think you hit everything. You were great. Okay. You got a mind of a steel trap, better than mine.
Sure, thank you. We'll go with that right now.
All right, gonna turn it over to Karen then.
Hi, so my name is Karen. I also go by Tapioca Thievery. My my channel is called The Juniper Veil. I just started posting tarot videos in August. Basically me just practicing tarot, doing different questions. So if anybody was interested in starting tarot, but they didn't really know how to start or what to ask, or they just, wanted to see somebody trying it out too. So before they got into it, please see my channel, come join and watch me. I didn't start going on other people's channels until I got the naughty deck, and I was like, oh, I really want to use this. So I'm going to email Sherry and ask her if I can come on. So from that point, Sherry had me back, and then Scott asked me, and then I'll be on with Judy's Healing Fire, and I'm going to be on with Amy Warrior Princess later on this month. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot of fun because it helps me sort of to also read tarot for other people, because I don't really do it much for other people. So that gives me practice as well, which I love. And I was able to put out a new video today, so please check it out. It's called Operation Dumbo Drop. And that's my play on Operation London Bridge that they had for Queen Elizabeth. So I figured that's probably what they'll call it for Trump, Operation Dumbo Drop. And we'll see, what I could find behind that. Let me think of I'm in New Jersey, I don't mind saying. And I guess my fun fact is I've lived mostly in New Jersey, but for 2 years I got to live in London, England.
Awesome.
And it was the best.
Awesome. All right. And I wanted to stop right there for just a second because Karen put out a great comment there about Sherry. And I wouldn't know probably all except for two of you if it wasn't for Sherry. So I just want to say a shout out. I don't know if she's here or not. I think she might be coming in later. But Sherry, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know you guys. Yeah. So she is, we wanted to give thanks to her. And if she comes in later, we'll do the same thing. All right, Linda, go right ahead.
My name is Linda. My channel is Butterfly Readings. I live in Maryland in the triangle between Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., and Baltimore, Maryland, about 45 minutes from each. And fun fact is I always said I was never going to have a channel. And they said, well, you have a channel. I said, no, I don't have a channel. I said, yeah, you do. And then the first thing I ever went on, somebody subscribed to my channel. And I was like, oh, no, I have a channel. And I said, well, I would be sidekick. And my friend Christine Fryer said, no, you ought to be butterfly readings, because that's what I did some readings on, because I see white butterflies all the time. And I relate that to my mom and my godmother sending me white butterflies. And so, so I had to send my fairy godmother, Allie Martin, and tell her that I fibbed, because I said I was never going to have a channel. And she said, it's a lady's prerogative to change your mind.
That's so awesome.
So here I am, and I started April 7th of 2025 was my first single show. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you say a fun fact, or did I miss it?
Well, I thought it was pretty fun that I said I wasn't going to have a channel.
That'll work.
All right, I'll tell you, I'm shy. How's that for a fun fact?
No.
I don't think any of us intended to have a channel. It's one of those things.
Yeah, right. Okay, Lulu.
So I'm Lulu, and I'm from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, and the lone Canadian in the room. There's a fun fact for you.
There you go.
I started my channel, I guess, 8 months ago, with just doing some basic standard, readings for astro signs. I didn't really find it all that super fun, so I sort of stopped. And then in January, I got an invitation from Curtis and Gigi to go live with them, and I was like, what the hell, I'll go live. And so that's when I started doing readings. It was January for other people, aside from friends. Always had an insane, what they used to call sixth sense. Just new human lie detector kind of thing. And didn't do a lot with it for a long time. Didn't develop it for a long time. Have gone through the last 12 years having lost a great majority of my family. And when my dad passed away, it sort of blew open a door between me and the veil. I had an experience with my dad after he passed, and suddenly everything just started coming back in, and everything started to go from there. And that was about 1.5 years ago. So I've been doing readings, fun fact, for 6 weeks for other people, and lives. And I haven't kicked my channel off live yet, because I said I would not go live until I had 100 subscribers. So that's no solo shows until then. Yeah.
We're gonna make sure you reach after tonight, Lulu.
Yeah, hopefully. Super fun fact about me. I asked Meg for a fun fact. I'm like, Meg, what's a fun fact about me? She goes, I don't know, that you're awesome. I'm like, yeah. But I love cows. Totally obsessed with cows. Love Highland cows. My ex was a dairy farmer. Always been around cows. Love them. Love fishing, and I ride motorcycles. So there you go.
Oh, you are a badass. That's awesome.
Yeah, you are. All right, and Lulu brought up a good thing about her channel. So everyone's channel is posted down below in the description. So please, everyone, if you're not, subscribed,
please do.
Please subscribe, and let's get Lulu to 100. Everybody else to where they want to be. This could be the night that you guys really get them some subscribers. So I appreciate everybody who does that.
Yeah.
Again, it's
we do
down
too.
below.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And last but not least is Roman.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having me aboard. Lovely to meet everybody. So my name is Roman. My channel name is what it is because it's what I've had for a long, long time. I've actually had a YouTube channel since about 2008, but I didn't do anything on it except maybe a couple of music videos, which my music collecting was my first passion. I started reading tarot. Oh God, I think around 1980. I bought my first Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but didn't do anything about it until actually the pandemic started, and that's when I started getting more involved. So I have an interest in the Kabbalah, in alchemy. Still, I consider myself a scholar. Still learning around. Much to learn. Started going live maybe about 6 months ago. I do. I have quite a bit of decks that I want to do short videos on, just to keep them in circulation. I do a Tarot Tuesday Oracle reading for the communities on Tuesdays, trying to also revitalize Oracle decks. Very, very fortunate to be a part of this community. I appreciate everybody that I've met here so far. It's been a great journey. So hang along. Thank you.
Awesome. And you told us in the studio where you're from again?
Well, I'm in South Florida.
Yep, South Florida. So you're one of the few, one of us who probably is not wading in ice or snow right now.
But it's relatively cold for us here.
Yeah, I bet.
My dad was complaining about how cold it was. He lives in Tampa, Florida, and it was like 50 something.
Yeah.
And he was whining. So yeah, I was like, really?
I just have to get out your main coat.
Yeah, I still have to skate across my parking lot.
I'm in Phoenix.
Okay.
It's 70.
Good
70
grief.
Oh my gosh.
degrees.
Boo-hoo.
Thanks, Ripley.
All right, so I've got a bunch of questions starred. I can't go through all of them as far as telling you who I have starred and who I didn't, but I think I got most everybody. I also wanted to say hi to a couple more content creators who came in. Viviani, I don't know if I said hi or not to you, and then
Hi,
Michelle and Jonathan from Astrological Tarot are here. And Nine Worlds Tarot is here.
Awesome. And then Millie's here too. I saw Millie de la Prida.
Millie, hi Millie.
Yes.
Oh, Millie's there too.
All right, so let's go ahead, and if you guys are ready, and y'all can do 2 cards if you want to start out with. If you want to use Tarot Oracle, I don't care. You guys, just whatever calls to you. And if you go more or less than that, I'm not going to kick you out. This is rookie camp, but I'm not going to waive anybody tonight. At least I don't think so. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was a joke.
I'll do a 12 card reading.
Yeah, that might be a little too much. Yeah.
So Scott, are we getting one person each? Like each person gets one person? Okay.
Yes, we're going to go around just the same way I went around for your introductions.
Okay.
And we'll just go down the list here. And let me get to where I need to be. First up is Justin. So Jackie B, you've got Justin.
Okay. We have to wait for Justin to show that.
No, we're not going to do that tonight.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay.
Very good question.
I'll make sure I give these a good shuffle on my new deck. So make sure.
And Justin is here.
Okay.
Just so you know. Thank you, Justin.
All right, Justin, what I got for you first on my new deck is the Wheel of Fortune. All right.
That's cool.
And I kept getting just happiness from it. Like it says, good fortune rewards. So it looks like things are turning in your favor. So it's something that you want trying to manifest. Is saying, the luck is on your side right now. Okay. And then also another beautiful card, Hope Dreams Come True Star. Got the star for you. So whatever it is, I just feel like it's manifesting. It could be, look, Also saying could be the tax return. You may get a good refund. Hey. Oh gosh. And then I also got for your card, because I always want to pull a manifesting and oracle, and then I'll be good. Let's go find the card. There it is. I need stuff on myself. So I also got for you, keep a calm mind as a reminder. Stay calm, centered, and mentions that keep your mind at peace, have mental clarity. Also, deep breaths if you feel any type of anxiety or anything. But right now, saying you're good state of mind, but you want to stay that way because it brought up also just to be careful, the Nine of Swords. Basically, don't jinx yourself. And it also says, don't let any worry or anxiety or any fears get into you. There's a little challenge come your way out of all that good luck. Remember, don't sweat the small stuff. That's what the guys tell me. Do not sweat it. You got this. Don't allow anything. That's why the Calm Mind Oracle card came out for you. Okay. That's what I got for you, Justin. Thanks. Let me read for you.
Great. Thank you, Jackie. I did want to say that I have read with all of you guys at one point or another, and these are all wonderful readers, guys. So if you see somebody that you don't know, feel free to get into their channel and maybe even contact them. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And we'll go on to Sabrina. Sabrina, you have CC Angel.
Okay.
She just said me, please. Yeah, so just
right.
It's your choice. It's a general. Yeah.
I'm like, what? Okay. You know what I feel like? I feel like we're all here for a draft pick. Like everybody in the chat is doing like, they're like, debating on who they're going to draft for their channel. All right. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to actually use my Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull a crystal card just for fun. Okay. So, and I don't pick decks until I see what the question is or the person is. So that's why taking a little time here. All right, CC Angel. Oh my, what is going on, CC? Okay, and I will do a quick crystal card. Oh, my favorite stone. Okay, so CC, not sure what's going on, but the first card out of the deck here, I got Protect Yourself. So this is fresh garlic at the farmer's market in Santa Fe, and garlic is to protect you from vampires, and I say energy vampires. And then whatever's going on, CC, you're going to get full illumination from this. So something's going on that you need to protect yourself from, and it's going to come to light. But just know that there are angels present, and this is an angel trumpet. That's the name of this flower. So you are protected. Do pay attention to what is going to come to full illumination. And there's angels surrounding you, so you are all right. And then for a crystal card, I pulled out rhodochrosite, and I just happen to have a rhodochrosite right here. I love this stone. I'm trying to get rid of that glare so you can see it. And what this says on here is love, compassion, and sincerity. So whatever's going on, you're going to find this love and compassion and sincerity, because this is going to come to full illumination. And as far as the crystal fact on here, this is kind of fun. The largest rhodochrosite crystal ever found, the Alma King, is about as big as a football. So I guess I only have a tennis ball here, but I love it just the same. So there you go, CC Angel. I hope that resonates. Love to know in the chat if that makes sense. And don't worry, you are protected. The angels are around you with whatever's going on here. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sabrina. And Judy's Healing Fire had a great idea that she private messaged me. So I'm going to steal a little bit from Sherry just by telling you guys who you have beforehand. And that way you can be prepared. Sharp, you're going to have And I'll tell you if it's anything different than a general. You're going to have Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. Judy in the Skies. You're going to have Risa Simpson. And Judy's Healing Fire is going to have Melissa. Here, I can put them up here so you can see the names and all that.
And Scott, could you let people know what they need to do to get in the reading?
Yeah, I've already posted that.
Oh, you did? Okay,
the mods have got that. Just type me, please. We'll get you in. And
God, I
thank
think
you,
Melissa is noted twice on the stars too.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Have I assigned Richleen yet?
No.
Okay. And it's
Karen.
Judy's turn, right? Or Karen?
Karen.
Okay, so Karen, you got Richleen. Linda, you got Pamela. Lulu's got Mona Lee.
Okay.
And Roman, you have Aquila B.
Oh, lucky Roman.
All right, so Chirp, you're up with Allie from Heart and Soul Connected.
Hello, Ali, ALLY. Is it Ali?
Yes.
Hi, Ali. So I pulled out 2 cards from the tarot deck. The first one is, how do I show? Yeah, it's 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, it's generally strategy, deception, some kind of sneakiness, cunningness. So it's possible in the past you have had this kind of situation where you were deceived or you were in that kind of energy. So the card here, it's encouraging you to ask yourself what situations or people in my life require me to be cunning and strategic while also remaining vigilant against deceit. So you are probably asked to be vigilant, okay, because in the past you might have had such some kind of deceiving situation energy. And another card I pulled is Water card. It is 8 of Cups. Sometimes walking away from the things is necessary to start something new. So that is I think that's the answer for the previous card, because from the deceiving situation, if you have to get to a positive state, you need to walk away from there. So that, I think that's the message. And the question to ask is it time to leave something behind and start something new? Okay, those are the messages. I also pulled out this crystal card, the crystal healing card. The crystal blessing has come out. The number is 8. And see the artwork, if something resonates with you, the number or the the card itself. So you are probably having this blessing right now. This blessing is coming to you right now. And the keyword I got for you is move, which is resonating with the messages. You're asked to move from the negativity or some kind of negative place to the positive state. So you're asked to move. That's the message. Thank you.
And she said, "That's me, Crone Lady." Yes, you got it. All right. Thank you, Chirp. And Judy, you have Risa.
I do have Risa. Okay, hi Risa. So the first card I get from your spirit team is the card of creation. And so when I look at this card, I look this card as if it is like a wise woman. It's like you have the spirit of a wise woman, and I think there's, for some reason, you're not feeling it. So let me pull some more cards. I'll tell you what I'm talking about here. So the next card I get is the King of Wands. They want you to tap into your creativity, right? Your spirit team has your back. I look at this like the lion has your back, right? But what I feel is happening is that you're either being told or you're feeling that you're either not worthy of it, or people are talking bad about you, or not bad about you, like maybe they don't believe you, and you're kind of like holding on to like, well, I don't know if I can do this or not, because I've got the Seven of Swords. And when I look at this card in regards to this reading, it looks like it's just somebody who's just like the crow is squawking, they're just talking, and it's all about just, it's stuff that's not, it's something that you have to look at because it is a full moon. But it's something that has nothing to do with you. It's the other people. It's the crows that are talking behind your back, or even maybe in your face. But the next card I get is a Lover. So I'm not sure if you have a relationship with somebody that you're looking at going into a partnership to create something, or maybe you're even creating something. What was weird is I thought is like, it's kind of like, are you having a baby, or like you're creating something with another person? And what I get is that they want you to protect yourself. They want you, this is the Seven of Wands. So she's being asked to, like in this spiritual energy of protection, your team wants you to be protected against this stuff, whatever this stuff is in your life. Because once you do, you get the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is family. It's being fulfilled in your community, the people that you love and cherish. They're cups, so they're emotional. This is a whole happy family here. That's why I kind of thought, like, are you going to have a baby or something? But or a creation of some sort. And it's interesting. So I thought, okay, if this is something related to business or work, what could that be, right? So I got writing. It says, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. And this could even be something that you have on YouTube, like you're just talking about it, you're sharing your voice. And it doesn't even have to be online. It could be just, you're that wise woman, right? You're that wise person. That's what I'm getting for you, honey. I hope that helps.
She said, I'm helping my hubby with started up his ice cream or ice truck business.
Awesome.
Here we go. All right.
No baby.
May I just say that I am not having a baby? I just want to clarify that. That ship has sailed. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now.
Was that you?
Drop is closed.
Yeah. That train has left the station.
I just want to thank everybody for muting while other people are doing their readings. So thank you guys for that. And Judy, you are up with Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Thank you for letting me read for you. So the first thing I did is I kind of tapped into your energy, and I got where a little sensitive area that it looks like right now. I kind of feel like you would behoove you to embrace and try to keep that clear as your solar plexus. And basically that's going to be like who you are and how you present yourself to the world. And it's interesting because I pulled an oracle card for you that said, speak your truth. Which says, you've stayed silent long enough, speak up, stand your ground, state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. That's kind of a side. I did draw some cards for you, but that was the first thing that I picked up. And then that oracle card kind of worked well with that also. So it was interesting because I did pull from one deck, and then I kept feeling like you need to draw from another deck. They were very similar cards though, which was also curious. Similar message, and essentially what I'm going to share is the second deck though, and that was the Crow deck. And the Crow deck does like to speak to you. Crows are messengers, so are ravens messengers from spirit, right? So the first thing that came up is the King of Swords. So this is a very logical crow. This crow likes to be they're very clear vision. They're comfortable being a leader. They're not the bad manager. They're the good manager. If you've ever worked at a place where it's like, some people not great managers. So this is like you have a very clear vision of something you want to do right now. And the second thing that came up was the 7 of Pentacles. And so you're understanding that this is going to take a lot of work, and you're also okay with this. And you have, like, you know where you're going. You have that vision. You have the work ethic, I feel, to do whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And then the sun came out. Now, on the Crow deck, this means essentially good fortune is going to come to you. So whatever it is you're working on or that you want to work on, signs are good that this is going to be a good thing for you. The other deck was very, very similar, basically that you're working hard at something, possibly a new emotional venture, and that it is going to work out. So you're going to be able to relax and rest a bit. So very similar messages. Whatever it is you're working on, signs are good, and your future looks bright and sunny. So there you go. But just, make sure, don't be afraid to let the world know who you are, and it is okay to be you, and embrace it and go forth boldly. That would be the advice that I get from Spirit. So thank you for letting me read for you.
Awesome. Thank you, Judy. All right. And next up is Rich Lean for Karen.
Hi, Richleen. Nice to see you again. So I'm pulling from the Creatures of the Night Oracle deck. And the card I pulled for you is the Haunted Clock. So if drawing the Haunted Clock means you are strongly urged to pay attention to how you're spending your time. And the keywords are time passing, potential, affinity. So it's asking you to think, how can I make the most of my time? Every day, the clock resets. So it feels like you have a chance to start over and do it all again. But that cycle is deceptive. So the day resets, but your time does not reset. So every day, when you tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, is a wasted moment. So that could be about making sure you don't lose any chances that you may have. Don't think about doing something tomorrow. You want to do it today. And then I pulled a card for you from my nicest deck I have, and I realized I don't have many decks that are incredibly nice. So I pulled from the Trash Animal Oracles, which is a cute deck, I think, because all animals are cute, even if they love trash. And I pulled for you Pig. And the pig is about self-awareness. So I thought this was pretty interesting. If we're thinking about what can you spend time on, I think this is asking you to look at yourself. Because the fun thing with pigs is that they're one of the few animals that can recognize themselves in a mirror. So it's all about taking that time for yourself. Thinking about what it is that maybe you want to improve about yourself, even thinking about what it is that you like about yourself. I think that's important. I don't think we do that very often. So always take that time out of your day to really think about yourself. Don't worry about being selfish. Just, you have to spend that time on yourself as well, not just other people. And that is what I have for you. Thank you, Richleen. And my cat's name is Summer, and her mood is more like winter. But that's right.
Thank you, Karen. Awesome. All right. Linda, you have Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. The first card I pulled for you is from the Arts from the Hearts Oracle deck, and it says, I am patient with myself as I grow and learn in this world. And then it says, we live in the time where everything can change at an accelerated pace. Think briefly about how you would talk to a child when learning something new. You would likely offer encouragement and support, so why would you speak to yourself any differently? And then I pulled from the Goddess on the Go cards, and it says here, I am the beauty of the goddess. Oh. And you are. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next up, if I can get my scroll to work here, is Lulu with Mona Lee.
Hi, Mona Lee. So I pulled from the Earth Angels Oracle and I got letting go. I don't know if you can, I guess, yeah, you can see that. It says life brings you choices and people come and go. This is the flow of life, and in each circumstance is a teaching. Allowing yourself to let go of what is not needed and having no regrets is how your world is meant to be. Remind yourself that letting go is good for you. In the tarot, I pulled the High Priestess here. What I got off of this was know yourself. It's time to go within. It's time to embrace your inner power, connect with yourself, know who you are, know where you want to go, and then take action with the Knight of Swords. Okay. You have really good ideas and you have really sound logic in your life. Once you have a better grounding in who you are and what you want, how to get there is going to come very clear for you. And you're going to be really successful in doing that with the King of Pentacles. This is you being very grounded and successful in material wealth and other things that come forward with earthly things, material things, your home, your friends, that kind of thing, once you know who you are. So this is just encouraging you to stand in yourself. And the snowy owl is coming through as a spirit animal for you. Remember, owls can almost turn their head all the way around. So they can see in like many directions very clearly. And in going within to know yourself, you are going to be able to have that ability as well. And to finish, you got the card of sweetness, which is really pretty. And it says, set clear boundaries. The message here is reminding you that you possess a sweet nature and a precious beauty that attracts many different people. What you need to remember is not everyone who comes in your life has good intentions toward you. Hence, be the owl. Keep your eyes open. It's crucial to set clear boundaries and safeguard that loveliness you possess. And that's what I got for you.
All right, beautiful. And Roman, you have Aquila B?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Aquila, thank you for letting me read to you. So I'm gonna keep it sweet and short, Aquila. The Oracle deck, the Oracle card that I pulled out for you, has this winter scene of a house. Okay, and the snow is falling, and I get the feeling of staying indoors and being cozy. But what it says is embrace a sense of belonging. You are loved. Yeah. And how I tie it in with the two other cards that I pulled is from my tarot deck. I've got the Page of Swords, but in reverse. Okay, so the Page of Swords is a communicator, is somebody who seeks knowledge, somebody who's very curious, and what it's telling me that perhaps you may be having some self-doubt, because the overall energy from the deck is the High Priestess. Okay, so trust yourself, trust your intuition. Don't be shy. You're being supported by your spirit guides and the team. Go forward. You have a gift between this world and the divine. So make the most out of it. Okay. Thank you for letting me read to you. That's
All right.
it.
Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Aquila. All right. Next, we're going to do the same thing. If we could maybe go down to 1 to 2 cards, that might be helpful because I want to make sure everybody gets their reading who has asked for one. And I forgot what else I was going to say. So it must not be that important. I know what it is. What it is. If you guys can see the chat, you all are getting a lot of love. So, and you're doing awesome. I'm learning things from you all. So thank you. And so, Jackie B, you will have Natalie from Magical Rose Garden. And Sabrina, you will have Meg Hudson. And Millie will go to Chirp. Judy, you got Juanita. Judy, Healing Fire, you got Ivana, Intuitive. Karen, you've got Vanessa or VNW. Linda, you've got Virgo Empress cards. Lulu, you've got Tinkerbell. And I think we already did Pamela, right? You did her. Okay. That's right. And some people were just putting in twice. You've got Karmic Karen, Roman. All right. So let's get this round started. Go ahead, Miss Jackie B.
Okay, well, I already had her cards pulled before you said that, so
Awesome.
but it's easy though. Her energy's really good. I got, you're reflecting within, introspection right now. It says also I got, when I was picking your cards, Natalie, to do a lot of internal work, healing when it comes to things, because sometimes, and it's something simple, sometimes we're hard on ourselves. Then we put more pressure. You put more pressure internally on yourselves than what others are giving, because there's so much you want to do. So you're reflecting within. It says one of the things you could do, like all of us, go outside, enjoy nature, meditation. There's various ways you can do that. Also, calming music, that happy music that you like to listen to, but it's going to help create more opportunities and increase your creativity is what I got from that. So anything that you're working on personally, business wise, anything, your job, I keep getting, if you do that, it's going to come through. All right. Got the Page of Cups, and also got happiness and joy. You're bringing it out for yourself. You're manifesting, you're doing the work. So take that time to reflect. And it says alone time, like I said, if it's not common music, happy music, just take a couple minutes a day. It's really going to help you. And your Oracle card, because all your cards are like happy, 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 is success. And the number is 15. Your hard work is paying off. And like I said, I just picked these cards. I didn't read what they said. Set specific goals, develop the plan, embrace your failure as you're learning, and celebrate all wins. So you got this, Natalie. So thank you for letting me read for you.
Thank you, Jackie. I was on mute. Okay. Sabrina, I believe you have Meg. Is that right?
I do.
All righty.
All right, Miss Meg. Okay. Oh my. All right. So, Miss Meg, what I got for you is that you have a new path coming up here. So if you take a look at all these red chili peppers, those are hung up and they're called ristras in New Mexico, and they are for abundance and prosperity. And if you look down here, there is a path going right through that archway. So you have a new path coming up, and it looks like you are going to have the energy and vitality to take that new path. And there is a new moon coming up on the 17th of February, and that is when you want to set your new intentions. But this new moon coming up could be a few wild cards in there. So when you're setting your new intentions, make sure that you're allowing some flexibility in there in case things go down a different and even better path. And I drew tourmaline for you, and I absolutely love tourmalines. I'm from New England. I'm not there now, thank goddess. I'd be freezing. So tourmaline is focus, flexibility, and clarity. And it says on here, for a crystal fact, you can use polished tourmaline to polarize a beam of light. So there you have it, Miss Meg. New path, lots of energy and vitality. Set those new intentions February 17th for that new moon and new intentions. And that's what I have, Miss Meg. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sabrina. Chirp, you have Millie.
Hi, Millie. So the card I got for you is the Temperance. Temperance is all about moderation, balance, healing, and harmony. And this card asks you to question yourself, how can you find balance in your life? So probably you need this balance right now. Balancing energy is a pathway to wisdom. That's what the card is saying. And moderation is the key to achieving the balance. Okay, so there is a timeline in this card. It says 21st November to 20th December. See if something resonates with you. And this card is a fire card. And then the crystal healing card is ancestral healing. So again, this is a confirmation that maybe you're going to get this healing right now, ancestral healing. And this tree artwork, see if something resonates with you. It's a beautiful artwork. And the number is number one. And amber, it says amber. Okay, so maybe you're asked to open yourself and be open to receive the healing. Okay, and I'm going to quickly give you the keyword. It's strength. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Chirp. Judy, got Juanita. We can't hear you.
Okay, technical difficulties. Hi, Juanita. Thank you for letting me read for you. So the first card I have for you, honey, is the moon card. So this is telling me from your spirit guides is that they feel that they want you to basically trust your intuition. There's something that you have that's available for the world to see, that you have the capability of expressing that. And it could be, through work or just being the person that you are, because the next card I have for you is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's abundance in that. It's what you give to other people comes back to you tenfold. And what's interesting about this, that what I see is through this fear, I guess, of not knowing if you can do it or not, they're saying, yes, you can, because there is something here that has a financial component to it. And once you get that fear in check, that when this starts to accumulate, the Four of Wands happens. And it's just like this exciting, just abundantly amazing collaboration with people, and you make them excited. And it could even be like something that you might even do as like trade shows or something like that. But what they want you to do is they want you to breathe. It says, inhale, I'm relaxed. Exhale, I'm at peace. So they don't want you to stress about it. They feel that you have this down. You just need to stop and get out of the fear that if you don't think that you can do it, they're saying that you can, and everything else is going to just go boom. It's like a domino. That's exactly what I got. I got the dominoes. So as soon as you just let go, like she just dropped herself into the water. She's just letting go and letting God, right? You got this. Whatever this is, you've got it. I hope that helps. Thanks.
Thank you, Judy. And Judy's Healing Fire is up with Ivana Intuitive.
Hi, Ivana. Thank you for letting me read for you. So the first thing is, when I tapped into your energy, you have an immense amount of love energy in you, first of all. I mean, like, just your heart chakra is just like love to the world. So it was amazing there. But also I did feel that if you could work on being a little more grounded, that would help you function with your plans on this earth a little bit better. Because, I know that there's a lot going on up here, but trying to connect with trees and nature a little bit more, just like working on making sure you are grounding into earth energy. It always helps us function here on this earth a little bit better. So just a little guidance on that. And then when I tapped into that, I picked up an oracle card that said dependence. And this reads that there's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. However, with cards that I drew the Queen of Wands. girlfriend, you got all the power. You have all the power. You are magical in your life. You are the queen, and you are creating your abundance, and you're creating your world, and you're doing exactly what you want to do to be able to do that. And you are on the right path, and it's going to bring fantastic success for you. So great personal power energy. Just like step into that personal power. Well, in fact, I don't even think you need to step into it. I think you're there. Just the advice I'm given is try to ground a little more, and that might help smooth out the path ahead of you a little bit. But you are the queen, and own it, and it's going to be a great future for you. So thank you for letting me read for you.
Well, Scott, you're muted.
She said the Queen of the Wands is my card. So, yeah, boom. And so, Vanessa, you are up with Karen.
Hello, Vanessa. So, from the Creatures of the Night deck, I have pulled you the Sorcerer. And the Sorcerer is about magic, power, and skill. So this card wants you to appreciate that the powers that you have, they come from deep within you. So you don't need approval or permission or validation from anyone else. Do not be constrained by any limits or restrictions. Don't let fear or worry hold you back. They are nothing and you are everything. All right. So all that, you have experience, you have knowledge, you have skills, you already have all that you need. You just need to make sure that you are confident and that you unleash your ambition. So this card sometimes asks you to think, how can I unleash my power? And from the paranormal deck, I pulled for you the Mermaid. And it has a number on it. It has 0908. So I don't know if that number means anything to you or not, because this deck has numbers on it, but it doesn't tell me what any of them mean. So maybe it's up to you what that number means. But the Mermaid also talks about representing duality and emotional deaths. So this card asks you to explore both your conscious and your unconscious. And it, again, tells you to trust your intuition. And deep dive into your emotions as they hold the keys to your transformation. So thank you, Vanessa.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Awesome. And Miss Linda, you have Virgo Empress cards.
Well, Virgo Empress cards, the message that I have for you is to breathe. And it says here, in our incredibly fast-paced society, getting lost in the habit of hurry and constantly focusing on the next task is easy. Take a moment to breathe and check in with yourself. Breathe in relaxation and exhale tension. And that's what I have for you. So just breathe.
All right. Love it. If I can find the star there. There we go. And Lulu, you have Tinkerbell.
Okay. Hi, Tinkerbell. Okay. So I pulled from the Grimalkin Tarot. This is the Four of Wands. And this is an extra card. This deck is fun because it has extra cards. This card is called Unity. So Unity is one past the world. It is a card telling you that joining together with people and allowing yourself to be vulnerable within those groups of people actually opens up a whole new world for you, one that is worth celebrating the friendships and allowing people into your life to go forward and feel excited about moments with friends. The breakdown of these cards is the 4, 2, and 2. I get 8, which is, of course, moving strength going forward. And you deserve to be seen. So don't be a shrinking violet. Stand firm in your friend groups and with the people that you know love and care for you, and trust that they love and care for you, and that you can be vulnerable with how you're feeling around them and still be accepted and supported. That's what I get for you.
right, awesome. Thank you. All right, Roman, you have Karmic Karen.
Hi, Karen. So thank you for letting me read to you. The Oracle card that I pulled for you um, says to lift yourself up, release what has been weighing you down. And what the card shows is this tree in the fall losing its leaves, and you know we are in midwinter, so you know you have to sometimes you have to let go of those old leaves so that in the spring you can sprout forth new blossoms and new leaves. So you know it's about getting rid of stuff that you're not going to need this year coming forward. The card that came up on my tarot deck is of special significance for myself because I recently had one of those epiphany moments with card number 5, the Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant speaks of tradition, dogma, but for me, it means more about as much about learning as it is teaching. When you are able to teach something, then you can say that you are learning from the structure. The overall energy for these two cards is the Four of Wands, a reminder that you're surrounded by a community, harmony, and use that as your source of energy and make sure that you belong. Thank you so much. Hope that resonates.
All right, thank you, Roman. All right, next up, Jackie B. You have Purple Lisa. That's what we call her on my channel. So, Sabrina, you got Phyllis. Chirp, you have Secret, and that is her first name is Secret. Okay, and Judy, you have Sinister Days. Judy Fire, you have Ice Melts by Love. Karen, you have Terry Mullins. And Linda, you have Kelly, the Mystic Next Door. Lulu, you have Fairy Goddess Tarot. And Roman, you have Denise Fletcher. All right, so let's go ahead and get going with Jackie.
All right. Well, Purple Lisa, it's almost over. I just kept getting a message of whatever you're going through, anything that's not flowing properly, the energy's not right, things you're not happy about, it's almost over. And this is Archangel Michael saying your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. So let me tell you, this card kept popping out no matter what I tried to do. It talks about you travel on the way. This is number 11. No matter what, it just kept popping out 3 times. It was like, no, you need to pick this card. And it says, exciting new adventures, experiences waits for you. Networking, be open to exploration, create a vision board for yourself, and also make sure you budget. But also want to let you know, in the end, regardless of it, go with the flow. It says, let it flow for you. It says, surrender, flow, trust, and your intuition, and blessings are on the way. And this is release control and open up to surprises on the way. The wings of blessings you cannot predict. So expect some exciting things to even go with that new adventure through travel in various different ways for you. So that's what I got for you, Purple Lisa. Thanks for letting me read for you.
All right. Thank you, Jackie. Mm-hmm. Sabrina, you're up with Phyllis.
Well, hello, Miss Phyllis. So I am using a very interesting deck. This is your standard Rider-Waite deck, only it's circular. I love this deck. So I got the King of Swords out here. So swords can be a double-edged blade. And when you see the King of Swords, this could represent male energy. It could also represent somebody that is an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, the air signs. Okay. Very logical, very fair, very balanced energy. So that could be you, or that could be that energy is around you or coming in towards you. And then I got the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration. So this could also be some sort of legal matter that is coming. That's what I'm getting. It could be a legal matter with this King of Swords that is coming to a close, or you're going to be celebrating because there's good news around that. I don't know if that resonates with you or not, Phyllis. And while you're celebrating, you can just go out there and get yourself some retail therapy. I mean, what better way to celebrate? And this is Ortega's on the plaza in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's been a long time there. So it sounds like something is going to wrap up and you're going to celebrate it and buy yourself a nice prize. I always approve of shopping. Okay. All right, Phyllis, I hope that makes some sense to you. Love to know about it in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina. That was awesome. And Chirp, you have Secret.
Hello, Secret. So I have this Knight card for you. This card is all about action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, and risk-taking. So this card is asking you to follow your passion and pursue your goals, whatever it is. Just follow your passion. And this card encourages you to ask yourself, what actions can you take to move closer to your goals? Okay, so it's all about grabbing the opportunity and the quickness, and it's action card. And then this, the crystal healing card is initiation. So probably you're getting initiated. See if something resonates with you. It's number 16. The card is initiation, and this is a sacred site. Okay, so just be open, and if possible, go within and just accept the initiation. And then the keyword here is persevere. So I think it fits well with the Knight card. So that's your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you.
That does go well together. Thank you. All right. And Judy, Sinister
Hi.
Days.
Sinister Days. So the first card I got for you, honey, is Initiation, and it's a beautiful card. But what really stands out for me is, well, I'm getting that your spirit team wants you, they want you to, you're obviously either initiating something at this present time in your life or they want you to. But when I look at this card, I'm looking at the chakras. It's either taking one step at a time or you're in the healing field. And the reason why I say that is because the next card I have is the Moon card. And this indicates to me is that there's something that they want you to be clear on, because, you know, water is, it's kind of, you can't hear, you can't see really clearly. They just want you to be able to tap into the fact that you have whatever they have, whatever you're trying to work with right now. And by tapping into the Ace of Swords, which is the next card I have for you, they want you to use whatever you have intuitively. And since the Ace is the very first card of this suit, the next card I get is a King of Swords, which is the last card. So you have the first card of the suit and the last card of the suit. So they're having you walk through this process, kind of like what I'm seeing here when he's walking up the steps, right? And the reason why I'm saying that this is possibility of a healing for you, that maybe you're in that modality, is because the last card I have for you is healing. And it says, my body is deserving of love, comfort, and rest. But this could be actually you providing that for other people. So I'm not sure if you're in the healing field, but they do see that that is something that they really are showing me that they want you to be aware of, that it is where you're supposed to be, you're headed to, and where you're supposed to be going. Don't think that it's an illusion or that you can't do it. You can. If your mind thinks it, you can be it. And then the King of Swords is be able to articulate what you want and being able to be as powerful as the King of Swords. And there you go. I think that's what my message is for you today. I hope that helps.
It was awesome. Thank you, Judy.
Yeah.
Okay. Judy. I smelt by love. Didn't mean to startle you there.
Hi, Multiply Love. How are you? So it was curious when I tapped into your energy. I felt like there was a block going from your throat into your heart chakra. Like you want to have more of a voice, and because you either are not able to have as much of a voice as you would like to have, or you don't feel like your voice will carry enough weight, whatever it is. It's hurting your heart, and the other thing is like turquoise popped up, which is throat chakra stuff. So I feel like you're quelled a little bit. Like you want to be able to have more of a voice than either you're able to, or you're wanting to, something in there about having more of a voice. So try to speak your truth, whether or not you think it'll carry enough weight, because I kind of feel like that's what it is. Like you definitely feel like something is not okay. And I pulled the 6 of Cups, which, this is, you thought that the world was one way, but you've realized that it's not, and you're not happy with that. And I think that might be part of this. It's like you're not happy with the way things are going right now. And the Justice card came up. I was having a conversation behind the scenes with my guides about this and your situation, and which direction to go with this. And this one almost feels like while there should be justice in areas, whether or not there is, you need to rectify that the world of Disney is not necessarily reality like we thought it was, or the happy place we thought we were living in maybe isn't quite so happy, and you're having to rectify this and discover what is the reality of our world and your place in it also. And I feel like when you do that, it's going to be kind of the 5 of Swords is like, all right, well, I guess it isn't this like I thought it was, or I feel like it should be. It's more this in the background, kind of some chaos, but you're also going to be okay. You're going to pick up your swords and you're going to carry on, and you're going to keep moving forward one step at a time. I would say regardless if you feel like there's enough weight there, have a voice anyway and make your voice known. That needs to be released, and you absolutely have a right to have a voice. And it's okay to speak it and embrace it and tell the world about it. And then I did pull an oracle card for you too. It says, you may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. So try to open this up so that your heart can breathe and start to heal, and that will create opportunities for you to move forward. But you will be okay. Everything will eventually be okay, even though things are not grand at the moment. So I'll be quiet now. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. All right, Karen, Terry Mullins.
All right, Terry, I got some interesting cards for you. Don't be scared. They make sense. So the first card I got for you is the Hag. So the Hag talks about selfishness, cruelty, and guilt. The world is a cold place, right? People sometimes are more callous than you can ever imagine. And I think that's something that we're all kind of going through, right? Like, so this card is, it sounds scary at first, but it has a lot to do with what we kind of all are dealing with, right? So this card is telling you to remember that everyone that you meet deals with their own hardships, and meeting bitterness with unkindness kind of will get you into a spiral of cruelty and guilt. And you have the power to end that. And I think that's kind of true for all of us, because sometimes we just get so mad at people. We're just like, how could you be so stupid? And you kind of want to say certain things, and you're like, I shouldn't say that. So this card asks you if you are adding to the cycle of pain. So then I said, okay, let me pull trash animal oracles, and I got animal control. So this is the animal control guy coming around. It talks about restriction and raw instincts. So from the book, it says, everyone said you were paranoid, but look at you now. So take notice of what your instincts are telling you, and think about what restrictions you may be struggling with. And also, sometimes you got to think about what you need to listen to a little less. And that may be those hags that you need to listen to a little less. They're annoying and they don't make any sense. And most of the time, they don't know what they're talking about. But don't fall into that cycle of negativity and pain. You can break that cycle. So I hope that meant something to you, Terry. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Karen.
Can I say something real quick? I'm sorry
course.
sorry to interrupt. I just, when I'm responding to people, for some reason my comments are coming like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know why. I'm only pushing.
I saw that.
I saw that too.
So sorry, I'm not trying to repeat myself
That's okay.
3 times.
That's okay. I thought you were going to each person's channel.
No,
What you were doing. I'm like, wow, look at her go.
Anyway, sorry. I don't know why it's doing that.
No problem. All right. So I believe we are up to who is next? Remind me.
Kelly.
Linda.
And I have Kelly,
Yeah, Kelly.
next door. So Kelly, the message that I have for you is from the Arts from the Heart Oracle deck. Oh, and I pulled 2 cards. It says, I give thanks to Mother Earth for nurturing and sustaining me every day. And then it says, enjoy the harmonious connection to the calming, supportive earth energy. Once we practice being grateful for its endless abundance and connected to the powerful energy of Mother Earth, we experience a sense of well-being and strength in the body, confidence in the soul, and focus in the mind. And then the other card that I pulled is, it says, I radiate love and positivity. Oh, yes, you do. And it says here, when you repeat this affirmation, you remind yourself that you can be a force in the world by inspiring others to be kinder, more compassionate, and more loving. You are making the world a better place by spreading love and positivity. And that affirmation is, I radiate love and positivity. There it goes. And that's what I have for you, Kelly. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Thank you, Linda. Awesome. Lulu, you have Fairy Goddess.
Hi, Fairy Goddess. So I had to switch decks for you because the other ones just weren't resonating. I pulled the 4 of Cups. Can you see that? And the Fool. And as I was sitting here listening to the cards, I feel like you're a little bit bored. You're not missing anything except excitement. And I feel like you need to move forward in your thoughts and ideas. Like life's become a bit mundane for you, and you're sort of hung up on whether or not you should take a step forward, do something crazy, do something out of the ordinary, step out of your comfort zone. The Fool is telling you to do that. And I pulled 2 cards for you. They're super quick. We got the Dreamer. And I feel like this is reminding you that there was a time when you always were coming up with really fun things to do, places to go, things to see, ideas, fun things. I feel like that's missing. And this from your from my new inner child deck is number 22. It says, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So feel those ideas, feel that excitement, take that step forward and just do something crazy. I don't know. Find something passionate again. That's what I get for you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Lulu.
Get wild.
Roman. Yes, you have Denise Fletcher.
Hi, Denise. Thank you for letting me read. But before I start on Denise reading, Karen, I want to mention that there's a lot of ugliness being thrown about, which we need to shelter ourselves against. So thanks for making that read. So Denise, the oracle card that I have for you says, I'm getting this with all these cards. I've been getting this winter vibe for some reason. I guess it must be really cold here in South Florida. So rest and recuperate to continue making progress. Okay, so it is the season to draw back a little bit and reassess our gifts and energy so that we can move forward when the spring comes around. Because the two tarot decks that I pulled for you, Denise, the one is the King of Swords, which has been also popping up in the readings here. Somebody who is sharp, logical, in control. Okay, you can use your intellect, and what better to combination that to use that with the High Priestess. Okay, so use your intellect, but rely also on your gifts and intuition. Make sure that you take a break, so that you can come forward with all these gifts that the spirit and the universe has given you, and share with all of us. So thank you, Denise. Thanks for letting me read.
All right, thank you, Roman. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of doubling up because we've got, I think, like 6 left. So what we're going to do is, Jackie B, you're going to have Diva. Sabrina, you're going to have Sutafi. And Chirp, you're going to have Sasha. And then a little bit of doubling up here, Jess. We'll go to both Judy's. If y'all could pull maybe one card each, that'd be great.
Okay.
And then Karen and Linda, you have Emil. So one card each if you want. And Lulu and Roman, you have Cat Goddess. Okay. Jackie B. Before you're on mute.
Sometimes I click the button, it doesn't like to unclick. I don't know what's up with that. All right, so it's telling you that you're ready for more. It mentions that your career is growing and blossoming. Now it's the time to make changes that you have been contemplating. So even if it doesn't, this is Archangel Michael. Even if it has nothing to do with the career, if it's anything that you want to change and do, you got this, because I got this card too. I feel like a lot's coming out about finances. You're shedding anything old, letting it go to bring in something new. And it says time to set higher goals for yourself, reduce any losses, eliminate anything that does no longer work for you, because you're going through a metamorphosis, a change. And you know how the snake sheds its skin. And it also tells you the time is now for you, Diva. Time is now. It also mentions that it's on your time is on your side. Use it wisely, because it's a good time to make those changes, just like it said in the Archangel Michael card. And your Oracle card says manifestation. Take that action. You got this. So it's telling you the time, whatever it is, the time is now. Let go old, bring in a new, manifest what you want. So thanks for letting me read for you, Diva.
All right. Thank you, Jackie. And Sabrina, you have Sutafi.
Hi, Sutafi. We've done this before. So I'm going to accumulate what these 3 cards are saying. And if I seem to remember something was going on, not to get too personal, but hey, we're all here together. So this is actually the Hanson Roberts deck. This is my very first tarot deck from 35 years ago. So the first card out is I got the 4 of Swords, and that's can apply to being a wounded soldier, but it's also taking a period of rest. And I think whatever has been going on with you, I think you're coming out of a period of heartbreak. This was the 3 of Swords, and it was reversed. So this says you've been resting. You're coming out of a period of heartbreak. And then I also got the 3 of Pentacles, but it was reversed. So you were working on something that maybe didn't go as planned, and I think that this energy is still around you, whatever is going on. But I think that you're pulling out of all this, and there's just one more, the Five of Pentacles. I think that you're no longer going to be feeling like you were left out in the cold. I don't know if this makes sense, Sutafi. I just remember reading for you and something was going on, and that's what I got. And I hope that makes sense for you and that things are going in a different direction for you, Sutafi. Do let me know in the chat. That would be great. And thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here and supporting us, by the way. This is so fun. I think it's fun anyway. So thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina. All right. And Chirp, you have Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. Yeah. Hi, Sasha. So I have the Hanged Man for you. Hanged Man is all about surrender, letting go. It's like suspension and like you are gaining new perspectives. Okay, and the card encourages you to question yourself. What sacrifices are you willing to make for a higher purpose? Okay, and just make sure whatever sacrifice you make is worth, so decide what you're going to leave, what you're going to sacrifice. And the card says sometimes the only way to gain perspective is to pause and see the world, surrender to what is coming. Okay, just be open and surrender and let things happen and let things flow. And the next card is resonating with the first card. It's reflection. It's number 22 and it's winter. Like winter season is all about reflection. So see if something resonates. So you're asked to go within and, get all the answers. You have all the answers within. So just reflect, and that will lead to transformation. The key word is transform. So there's going to be a great transformation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chirp. I'm going to throw a little wrench in there because I forgot Venus. So if we could, if y'all don't mind, Judy in the skies, I'll have you have Jess and then Judy healing fire. Can you do Venus? Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay. So Judy, you are up with Jess.
Okay, so this is interesting. Hi, Jess, because I just pulled one card, so I'm going to have to probably do a little bit more. But the first card I got for you was the Five of Wands. So this tells me that there could be a little bit of tension, or maybe there's some challenges that you're going through or that you have to work out with other people. But what I'm getting is that there's going to be a little bit of maneuvering that you're going to have to kind of get over and go over maybe some people, just so that you can make it to the top. But it is going to happen. So let me pull a couple of more cards for you to give me a little bit of clarity on what else could be going on here. They're just saying that, there's a little bit of a challenge. It's okay. You're going to make it to the top. You just got to make your way through or navigate through whatever the situation is. So let's see. Okay. So the next card I have is the King of Pentacles. So this could be like either a boss or somebody that is above you in some way, that holds some kind of material, or they hold something that you need, right? Because it's the material world. Then what I have in addition to this is the Page of Swords, right? So basically what they want you to do is come in to deal with this person or this energy. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be just somebody else who is actually kind of like challenging, perhaps, that they want you to come in with all your information, right? Because she has a book in her hand, all your ideas, and come in and being on point is what I'm getting. She's walking on a sword. So she's walking the straight and narrow, like have all your ducks in a row, be prepared to be able to navigate whatever this is in regards to this energy. But you have it. It is the page. You are going to be successful, because what I see in the background is the yellow, and the yellow is telling me to basically, it's your solar plexus. So it's your confidence when you walk into this meeting. If you have a meeting with somebody, if you're dealing with somebody face to face, and carry a self-esteem like you own it. That's what I have for you, honey. I hope that helps, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you, Judy. And Judy, you have Venus.
Hey, Venus. So I pulled some oracle cards for you, and I got reflection and forgiveness and reassess. And so I will kind of read what those are. So reflection is, you're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. And reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy, and who and what does not bring you joy. It's time for some life cleanup, spring cleaning, and then forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. As far as a card, I got Knight of Swords, which is the sword of truth. And this is you, like, once you leap off that cliff, there's no turning back. And charging forth with truth and intellect. And you know what the right thing is to do. Follow your intuition and use that to guide your path forward. So I hope that helps. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. All right. And just wanted you guys to know that Marina is here, or was here, from Heart Center Tarot as well, another content creator. So hi, Marina, if you're still here. All right. So we have Karen and we have Linda. So Karen, you're first with Emil.
Okay, so I pulled the Maiden Witch card. So this is a young witch. This card says you are invited to consider what is lying before you. It talks about purity, innocence, learning. So your current path could be a long road full of decisions and emotions, phases, endings, and beginnings, in search of understanding, knowledge, and personal development. So you are full of potential energy. And as you cultivate and nurture your power, you should enjoy this time, embrace your journey, even with all its complexity, all its richness and discovery that's ahead of you. Just remember to stay true to yourself in the face of temptation, and make sure you have clarity of heart and intent. And the overall question that you can ask yourself with this card is, what new path is opening itself to me? All right, thank you.
All right. Go ahead, Linda.
Okay, so for you, Emil, the card I picked was, I allow myself to feel and honor all my emotions. It says here, no one is exempt from experiencing emotions. That is part of being here as a human. Remind yourself that feeling and embracing the full spectrum of emotions is safe. Learning to acknowledge and process your feelings is the key to feeling better and essential to living a happy life. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Linda. And Lulu, you and Roman have Cat Goddess.
Okay, so I pulled, which I thought was really funny. When is Chinese New Year? The 17th? 17th? I got the Knight of Wands, and it happens to be a fire horse. So on the heels of that, I got the Star. So it looks to me like you are charging headlong. It's almost like they're looking at each other as well. It's like, this is you right now going forward, and this is you after the new year, after the fire horse year, going into that energy of healing and just renewal and hope everything's going to be restored for you because you are taking the steps to move forward into a new year. And it's going to just be full of exciting things, inspiration, calmness that you didn't have before, which is going from like fire to the peace of the star, the calm and tranquility. And that's what I've got for you.
All right, awesome. And Roman.
Okay, cat lady? No,
Cat goddess, right?
cat goddess. Thanks. The card that I have from the Oracle, I think it's a theme that has been going on lately, and what it's asking you and all of us is to seek out the bright sparkle of optimism amidst all the noise and haste and ugliness. Okay, Cat Goddess, and the two cards that I had for you, one is the Two of Cups, but in reverse. That perhaps you have been not trusting yourself or your relationships, because the underlying energy is also the Five of Wands. So a lot of people interpret the Five of Wands as conflict, but this could also be interpreted as collaboration, okay, rather than the confrontation. So perhaps look on the bright side. Look for people who provide you with the positive energy, and move forward surrounded by people that inspire you rather than take away. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Roman. All right. Give me just one moment here. I'm getting messages from all over the place. All right. Purple Lisa, we did your question. So if you want to rewind, you'll get that. And does one person want to read for Helga? She's in Iceland and she's like in the very middle of the night. So I was just wondering if somebody wanted to. Sabrina, okay.
Hi, Helga. It's got to be super cold there. So I am going to give you some happy cards from the Land of Enchantment Oracle deck. All right. Iceland, but I bet it's beautiful. There's an eclipse coming up in Iceland. Is that in September? What's coming up? Okay. Oh, these are nice. Okay, Miss Helga. So the first thing I got out of the deck here for you was spiritual awakening. So, and with that, embrace openness. So this is one of the most popular restaurants here, the doorway to it in Santa Fe. This is where all the locals go. And every time you go there, you are considered a local. And then the last card out here, these are beautiful, beautiful flowers from the farmer's market. I got victory and strength. So you are going to be having a spiritual awakening as long as you embrace the openness, and this will thusly ensue victory and strength to make it through the cold weather, if nothing else, Helga. So there you go. And I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you for getting up in the middle of the night to be with us tonight, Helga. So yay. All right. So
Yes.
That's what I got for you, Helga. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabrina. Okay, nobody go anywhere because I do have some announcements to make afterwards, but I wanted to just have everybody go around real fast and let me know what you guys have coming up soon. So you're going to grab your calendars. And I just want to say I am like honored to be with you guys. Like I said, I was learning things from each of you. And Lulu, who knew that the King of Pentacles would meant groundedness, I love that. And so on and so forth with all of you. If you have your calendars handy, Jackie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah, so I'm actually the first time Scott's going to be on my channel, and he'll also be, like we're doing now, simulcasting, and that is going to be next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So first time for me hosting. So
Yay.
and then from there, I'm hosting for Denise Fletcher Tarot on Saturday, Valentine's Day at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And you just never know between this Saturday, next Saturday, Sherry. I may show up at the slumber party. If not, I'll be in the chat, one or the other. And then also get to finally host for Linda butterfly readings on the 18th at 4 p.m. Eastern on the 18th of February. So I'm getting the hosting on now. So first, everybody was inviting me. Now it's like, it's time for you to do the work. So I'm doing it now. So, and where else have I end up? So thank you.
And the wonderful Sabrina.
Okay, so I'm putting up a video tomorrow, as I mentioned, and it's Saturday self-care, and it's by your astrological sign. So sun, moon, and rising. And then, let's see. I am on with Allie at Heart and Soul Connected on Tuesday, and that is noontime her time and 1 o'clock my time. On Saturday, Valentine's Day, Nancy from A Crone's Intuition and I are doing love and self-love card draws, and that is at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Sunday, Judy, are we still doing? Thank you, whoever shut that noise off. It was dreadful. Judy, are we still doing the when the diaper hits the fan Sunday? Okay, that's a political show. And then I will probably have something on about the new moon on and also the Chinese New Year, and that is on Tuesday, February 17th. And I think Sherry's doing Mardi Gras that night, so we may all be on with Sherry. And then at the end of the month, Nancy and I from Macron's Intuition, we're doing another Feel Good Friday where it's all positive affirmation card draws. And then Saturday, February 28th, Nath from The Third Wish, I love him. We are doing personal readings, and that is on Saturday, February 28th. And I don't know what else is in between there, but, and this is all posted and listed on my channel, Tree of Life Inner Guidance. And thank you all for being here. And thank you, Scott, for putting this together. And thank you, everyone in the chat. Oh, I'm just so thankful. I'll be thankful to get that pizza that's in the oven right now when we're done. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, chirp.
Yeah, so I don't have anything much I'll be posting in my channel. Like every week, I try to post at least 1 or 2 videos. But this month end with Scott on the 28th, I think. Yeah, I'm going live with Scott. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Judy.
Could I just chirp? Could I just ask you, what are your 12 books about? What did you write about? You didn't mention what your books were about.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, I write multiple genres. Like I have a few poetry books out, and then I have a couple of children's picture books, and one nonfiction book, one science fiction book so far. So, yeah, I can, if you all email me, I can send you the PDFs. I would be happy if you can read my books.
Okay, good for you. Thank you for letting me know.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Judy.
Okay, so I have tomorrow, as a matter of fact, Linda and I from Butterfly Readings down there. Every time I point, it's always wrong, but she's down there. She's the one, the beautiful red. So with Butterfly Readings. So, and then on Sunday, it's going to be Scott, myself, Linda, and Sarah from Hibiscus Healings. Sarah at Hibiscus Healings. And that's this Sunday. And then Judy and I from Judy's Healing Fire is going to be on the 17th, which happens to be the new moon solar eclipse. So this is going to be fun, right, Judy? This is our first collaboration together, so I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, that's what I have so far. Yeah.
Thank you. And Judy's Healing Fire.
Got it. Hi.
Let's see. Okay. Well, Scott, you and I are doing a thing on the 10th, on Tuesday the 10th, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday the 12th, we do the Golden Girls Coffee Clutch with Marina and gang. There's 4 of us that do Golden Girls Coffee Clutch. It'll be hosted on Marina's channel, Heart Centered Tarot, this week or that week. And then Sunday, as you heard, Sabrina and I are doing When Diaper Hits the Fan on the 15th. And then the following Tuesday, Allie with Heart and Soul Connected, and also Judy in the Skies. She and I are doing that same day. And then Politics with Sherry, Voices from the Swamp on the 19th. So that's next week or so.
Awesome.
That's what I got.
All right. Karen.
Let's see. Well, tomorrow I'll be with Scott
Yes.
at 1 p.m. on Scott's channel, Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. And then at the end of the month on the 26th, I'll probably be streaming with Amy Warrior Princess. That's probably about 8 p.m. And I'll be with Judy for Judy's Healing Fire in March. So that was March 10th, 2 p.m. Other than that, I have a new video out today, the Operation Dumbo Drop. And I have about, I guess, over 20 videos on my channel. So go and check them out and see what you like. I like to get tarot cards. So when I get new ones, I also show them off a little bit, and then I let you know where I got them from. So if you see something that I've used that you like, you'll probably be able to figure out where they are by checking those channels. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Linda.
Okay, so tomorrow night I will be with Judy in the Skies at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we answer questions, or we do general readings. Then on Sunday, I'll be with Judy in the Skies and Sarah's Hibiscus Healings and Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. And then on Thursday, I do butterfly readings, and I only use cards with butterflies on them. And that's at noon Eastern Time. And then on Monday, the 16th, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny and I are going to be doing oracle card readings, and this will be her first doing oracle cards. Her and I did dowsing rods and pendulums 2 weeks ago, so that'll be a lot of fun. Then on the 18th, it's Jackie B and I. We're going to do on her channel, and she's going to be the boss. And then if it's Thursday again, it'll be butterfly readings. And then it'll be Saturday, and it'll be Judy and I again. So, it's hanging out with my girls on my kaleidoscope. And Scott.
Yay. All right. Thank you, Linda. Lulu.
So I have a show with you on the 16th, Scott. And probably going on Monday with Gigi and Curtis and Jackie, if you're going to be there. And that's it right now, because I don't have anything else scheduled yet. So, but I do have an idea for my own Friday night show. So we'll see how that goes when I get 100 subscribers, which thank you to everybody who subscribed. I'm very close. So
I was looking at your numbers too.
Yes,
You're in the 90s.
Thank you for throwing me off the cliff.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful cat too. What's his name?
Augustus. He just wants attention. So, but yeah.
Thank you, Lulu.
Yeah.
Roman. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Oh, you're good. Okay. Roman, go ahead.
Well, thank you, Scott, for organizing this. You're an amazing organizer, and it's been a pleasure to read with all of you and get to know you better. I don't have anything really concealed. There's a couple of things growing in the background, so hopefully I'll get my ass off the couch and do a little bit more. I've been disappointed with myself because I meant to be more active this year, but I just haven't been gotten around to it. But hopefully that will change soon. So thank you very much. Again, looking forward for a new year.
Awesome. All right. I just wanted to mention real quick that there probably will be a Rookie Camp 2.0 or Newbies Galore 2.0 because there was several people who wanted to be in here, and you guys already had the tickets. So I'm thinking about doing another one. And so if you're in the chat, you want to do another one, just contact me if you want to do one of these. I'm just going to say what I've got for tomorrow because I've got 5 shows tomorrow. Okay, so I have Karen at 1 o'clock, Tapioca Thievery, and I have Aquila B on, no, wait a minute, 2:30, I have Nancy from A Crone's Intuition. 4 o'clock, I have Aquila B. 7 o'clock, I have Viviani. And 11 o'clock, I have the Slumber Party. So I'm going to be up all day. Yes. So y'all can come off mute. You don't have to be on mute anymore. So thank you for doing that
I'm
for me.
exhausted.
Thank you, Scott. That's what's
Thank
up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys.
Thank
All of
you.
you.
The B word.
Thank
Oh, I love
B
that.
word.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
I like
amazing.
that.
Bibo.
What, this one, manifesting sleep? That's Scott.
Talk the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. Thank you. I just want
thank
to
you,
say real quick,
everybody.
thank
Yes,
you to
thank
all the
everybody.
moderators.
Oh,
Moderators have been
Yes.
Yes.
awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank
for everybody
you.
letting us read
Yeah.
for you. And
Yes.
Scott,
thank you,
you're amazing.
everybody.
Thank you so much. Great idea. Absolutely love it.
Fabulous.
Thank you. And thank you all for coming. All of
Yes.
you.
Yes,
Y'all are
thank
awesome.
Thank you.
thanks for
All
having
right.
us, Scott.
And we will see all of you soon. Everybody
Yep.
have a wonderful night.
All
And
right.
bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.